My presentation will focus on the design and the characterization of a methodology for spatio-temporal mapping of exposure at the workplace. This study was designed in an occupational health context in which we have a presence of chemical and biological pollutants in the workplace and potential exposure of the worker concerned, the need in many situations to produce spatio-temporal map of ambient concentration or exposure, while observing the spread of pollutants in the workplace, tracking exposure in real time, and providing easy-to-read prevention information. At INRS, the basis of the study is the interest of spatio-temporal analysis in prevention with a better understanding of work situation, a multiplication of the number of measurements, continuous or simultaneous measurements. Exploit the technical and economical progress of science, for example, the 3D scanner and wireless communication and tracking system with a low-cost sensor. Also have a demonstrator and educational tools. For this topic, INRS has done significant progress and has confirmed of interest in the prevention. Also, clarification of different components for this subject. For the state of the art in cartography, there are studies on this subject where pollutants such as particles and carbon dioxide, noise and odor have been mapped in workplace. This allowed to localizing the pollution source for this example. These achievements involve the implementation of data acquisition strategy. These strategies are based on a number of sensors and mobility and synchronicity of measurements. Often they was applied with methods such as Kriging method or ANN models and others. With this context, the aim of my presentation is the review of work carried out as part of this study. Firstly, the work focused on the analysis and representation of spatio-temporal data. We use as materials and methods the network of wireless sensor for data acquisition and 3D scanner for modeling 3D working environment and tracking system and data analysis, which involve using the mathematical model to estimate and predict concentration for measurement taken. For formulating this problem, we have a sampling grid data with limited measurement points in blue and subsequent other points to estimate in white. For the spatio-temporal mapping, the problem is more complex because we repeat the process while including the temporal variation. For solving this problem, we needed a mathematical model that would predict or estimate the concentration or exposure of pollutants at any point in the workplace and at any time. This involves rebuilding the three-dimensional matrix A with two spatial dimensions and one temporal dimension. According to the state of the art, the most effective method is Kriging method. It's a geostatistical method. Solving the problem with Kriging method involves calculating the variogram using a Gaussian or exponential or spherical model. But the Kriging method has its limitation. Not very flexible because the variogram depends on the spatial resolution parameters. Also difficult to take into account temporal variation. We have proposed a new method based on spatio-temporal gradient minimization. The aim of this method is to build the three-dimensional matrix A from n measurement points. We tested a new method in a laboratory. We used a regular sampling grid data with 20 local sensors in the blue point and the reference device in the green point and the source pollution in the red point. This picture shows the testing environment in laboratory. We positioned the 20 local sensors and we generated the carbon dioxide during a moment and we simulated the exposure. We obtained this spatial temporal mapping. To the right, this mapping integrated to the model with the temporal variation. This shows continuity of exposure in the workplace. For the new method, we use just the data of sensor, and for validating this model, you use the reference data. Okay. So we compared the two methods and we obtained the results. So we can see the results are better on the point in the center, the point 2, 4, 8, and 9. And the end point, the point at the end need to be improved. So work is progress, And the perspective carry out a comparative study of the influence of the various test parameters of the rebuilding of the map and improving the mapping method by integrating physical diffusion model and assessing the estimated exposure of worker to pollutant. Also evaluation of the spatio-temporal mapping method under real conditions. Thank you for your attention.